welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some Plague Inc. Well, I just talk about stuff. Mainly YouTube, because I don't really want to talk about personal stuff in high school. So yeah, there you go. With that being said, let's get started. Today we are going to be playing main game, and we're going to start with bacteria. This is our setup, and let's get started. Metabolic jump for more DNA, genetic mimic to make it harder to cure, aquasite to make Greenland actually accessible, extremophile to give a minor boost in all environments, and symptostasis because we're playing on Mega Brutal. Naming this back 3, and let's get started. As you can tell, I'm recording this on Valentine's Day, as you can see with the start date. My strategy overall is just start with skin lesions right off the bat. It'll give me some extra power. I might be doing, it's a little bit speedrunning-esque, but I'm not really that good at speedrunning, so I could do some nanovirus speedrunning though if I want to. Let's get skin lesions, and let's go for Air 1. This is always the best start. We're starting in Saudi Arabia, but eventually we can have like a random starting country generator where I have to start in a specific random country. If I get Europe or Japan, I might be cooked, but we'll see. The main strategy for this game is always go for skin lesions as early as possible if it's the normal symptoms, and go for transmissions as well. Those are always going to be your best bang for your buck, because mainly Air 1, you want to get Air 2, and then eventually get Extreme Bioaerosol to hit the islands like Greenland and Iceland and stuff. Currently getting a ton of DNA, which is really good. We want to hit Greenland soon though. Yep. This just feels a lot slower than it should be. Okay. Usually if you want to, you could also go for Bird 1 as well to increase the infectivity a little bit across land borders. Usually though, I don't really need to. Let's hit Extreme Bioaerosol, and then we'll try to get Cold 1 afterwards. Anemia. I'm not playing with Metabolic Hijack because this is not the run for that right now. I just want to prove to you that I can beat Mega Brutal, hopefully. If I can't, that's really embarrassing. This is the very first game that I'm playing. Not today, but just for this video. If you want to learn how to beat Mega Brutal Plague Inc. games, there's a channel that has a Mega Brutal guide to everything, including the hero mode, which I'm not really good at, so I forgot what it's called, but if you want to get good at this game, yeah, do that. Hit aerosol already. It's all about spreading to the cold countries. I don't think we need Bird 1 anymore. It's all about just getting into Greenland and Sweden at this point, while we just wait for the game to end. It's been a year since we started, or in-game year. There's Sweden, Russia, and Norway are shut down, so this is actually GG's. I know Greenland's going to shut down the report any second. There it is. So we have to force reset. Yep, Greenland is. Usually I never have problems with Greenland too badly, but today is the day where I just struggle to get Greenland for some reason. It's a little annoying, but ideally we get to Russia immediately, and then that will mean to Greenland, or we could get to Norway somehow. But hopefully. I can beat Mega Brutal. It's just that Greenland is super inconsistent in Mega Brutal, because in Mega Brutal they'll shut down ports even if you haven't even killed anybody. That's how brutal Mega Brutal is, I guess. This time though, we're gonna go for Water 1 after Air 1, or we could just get Madagascar immediately. That's a good sign. That we got Madagascar before we got Middle East or Iraq. That's insane. Okay, we got East Africa. Let's get Water 1 as well. It's very luck-based. Any Plague Inc. players will say that getting Greenland is luck-based, unless if you get, like, even if it's not mostly luck, it's still going to be partially luck. Get air 2 so we can spread through air faster. Hopefully we can get Russia. That's the one country that I want to get. Of course they discovered us super early because life is great. We didn't even get to Russia first, but let's get water 2. And now we're actually going to focus on water. Winter, cold res first, I guess? Because we want to spread through Russia soon. Okay, we got USA already, so it does not matter. And I have to pause the game because I suck with using my mouse. Canada, don't forget. So let's use you. And let's use that. And now we're gonna go for these traits. This will help. And then let's hopefully get the poor man's hypersensitivity, which is poor man's drug resistance, as the YouTuber that I mentioned previously states. I'm doing it. Wow, Madagascar, shut down land borders when you literally don't have a land border. I don't know why they even say that. There's no land border in this game if you're an island. With that being said, though, let's get cold soon. Not reshuffle, but genetic, is it mimic? Hardening to 1 and 2. We got New Guinea. Can we get Norway? That's the key. Can we get Norway? There is Greenland. So we don't have to worry about Greenland anymore. It took a little bit of time, but Russian ships eventually got there. And Greenlandish ships went to Norway. So we're currently spreading like crazy. We're kind of getting affected in the warm countries. We eventually got Caribbean though, so I think every country's... Oh, Morocco. That's fine though. So we can go for our strategy. We don't need an organ failure yet. Let's get dysentery first and then insanity. We should start killing people quicker. We should get Morocco any second. There's Morocco. Let's get insanity and we'll go for total organ failure afterwards. Roughly 500 million, 50 million people are dying per day, which is good. We get organ failure and we'll go for hemorrhagic shock. I don't know what that means, but it's probably deadly because it's the second most deadly symptom, I think, in the game, other than total organ failure. We just do that, and the game should be pretty much won. We didn't get unlucky this time. We get coma just to weaken the here a little bit. So we're just gonna continue, and the game should be over. Told you I'm not that bad at the game. Got a 4-star on Mega Brutal, 63%, 440 days. Pretty good score. A thing to know about bacteria is that they are unicellular organisms that are classified as living organisms because they have all the tools necessary to reproduce themselves. Right? They are also a very common plague type. The Black Death, for example, is a bacteria. It's the bubonic plague. So that's some fun facts about bacteria and their run. Next up, we'll do virus. This is not a speedrun, by the way, because I haven't even beaten Simian Flu or Shadow Plague in Mega Brutal yet. The virus is also going to be a tricky one. Also, I'm just going to do a quick run. We're going to do a metabolic hijack. And we're just going to speedrun this game. Just see how far we can go. Hopefully, we're going to do it in casual, though. Back 3, and the strat to speedrunning is just do this and just collect DNA. Let's get skin lesions first. How I do this is that you could probably find a way to learn how to speedrun this game, but check. And we're still Saudi Arabia. Let's get Air 1, Water 1. We're using metabolic hijack, so we just automatically get these bubbles, so we don't have to worry about them at all. Okay, we already spread to Germany. Okay, interesting. cold res 1, and then let's get water 2, and then we'll get aerosol next. This is on casual, by the way, so we should be able to spread much faster than in other game modes. Let's do that. As you can tell, we are doing very well. We are actually gaining DNA like crazy. Eventually we should get Greenland. If we don't get Greenland, this game is dead. Please, game, please. Oh, there's Greenland. Okay, now we just go for neurosis, and now we just gain DNA. We get dysentery as well. That'll help killing people while also causing damage. Get total organ failure and hemorrhagic shock. I can't pronounce that for the life of me. And any second now, the game should end. And wow, that's not world record, but pretty good speed run of casual difficulty of bacteria. 314 days, pretty good run. Not even a year. Yeah, pretty solid event. Next up, we're gonna play. Well, with that being done, let's play the virus. The virus's main technique is that you're gonna be using symptoms. You're gonna be using mutations to get symptoms, which is huge. Give me a second though. With the discrepancy done, let's go to virus. Virus, his main attributes is mutations, while bacteria's main attribute is its bacterial resistance, which is just climate. You never do that though, because usually you only focus on cold and drug. You don't really care about just a slight increase overall. But if you want to go for bacteria resistance, I guess you can, or bacterial resilience, I guess you could do that. The difference between this though is that we're going to be doing virus, and virus's main attributes is that it's going to be mutating a lot, and we're going to go play into that mutation. We're going to play on normal first, then we'll go to casual to see how fast I can do it, and then we'll play Mega Brutal to see if I can still do it. We turned off metabolic hijacks just so we could get slightly more DNA per red bubble. That's gonna be pretty important. Right now the strategy is just to wait until we get DNA, get skin lesions of course. That's always what you go for. 8, we have it, okay. And then now you go in, once you get skin lesions, actually, that might have been a mistake, because we're going to play into instability, but first let's get transmissions before we just go crazy with the mutations. As I feel like we're going to get a mutation any second now, because the base mutation rate for virus is very high. Okay, let's get Air 1. You always go for Air 1 in Saudi Arabia, usually because it's just the best part. RO infects thousands. Let's get water 1 as well, just so we can spread through seaports quicker. You hit to China immediately, which is great. There's no genetic drift in brutal or below, so we're playing normal right now. So, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 people consume too much sodium per day in the U.S. Interesting. Maybe we can attack sodium molecules, and which overall hurts the humans. Maybe, I don't know. With that being said though, this game should be pretty easily. In Australia, even without the airport, because of ocean travel, which is great. Let's hit water 2 and bioaerosol, and let's hit drug res and genetic hardening. Currently we are just clicking buttons. We are going to be playing, we're going to try to get cold 2 now. And we're just going to continue playing this game. Currently we're infecting very quickly. We have not gotten too many symptoms, but the symptoms we did get are pretty important, so I'll take that absolutely any day of the week. We'll get these 2 just so we can finish off our transmission build. We'll get bird 1 just because why not. Now we're going to go fully into instability. Our goal now is just to get as many mutations as humanly possible so we can start causing as much chaos as possible. He's at Youth 2. Now we want to hit Sweden and Morocco. Those two countries, Morocco's already hit those, so we should be good. DRC is also, Central Africa is also affected, so that's good. The cure is happening, but it's not going to be fast enough for our virus, to be honest. It's too slow. Greenland's infected, so we can actually start focusing our way to cause chaos. We can't get dysentery yet, but we're about to get there. Greenland shut down their port, but it's slightly too late. Caribbean, though, is infected. Okay, I was a little scared of the Caribbean not being infected. No, we're fine. We're gonna do total organ failure, hit dysentery next. I was supposed to hit dysentery first, but everyone's basically infected, so it doesn't really matter. Let's hit hemorrhagic shock. Now we just got dysentery anyways, so that's great. We'll get insanity just to lower the cure a little bit. And the game should be pretty much dead. There's really nothing that worries me too much at all. Just get the rest of these symptoms. And let's just see how many genetic reshuffles you can get to try to improve our score. How much is the next one? 31. I don't think we'll get there. But with that being said, great game. Incredible chaos. And yeah, that's how easy virus is. 67,610, pretty good score, 4 stars. Just over a year, unfortunately, couldn't break the year mark, but still pretty good score. We're gonna now do a casual run to see how fast I can do it. So this is where we're gonna turn on metabolic hijack. Insert, casual, viral 2. Let's see how fast we can beat this game mode. So we just let that here. Just let us gain transmissions. Get skin lesions. Yep. We'll get assist first. And actually we're going to go for instability straight away. And this should be 8. Yep. That being said, though, we're just gaining money extremely fast. Spread to South Africa through ships, it looks like. Should start spread through air soon. Yep, there's New Zealand, there's Russia. Let's hope we can hit Greenland this run. We got Russia pretty early, which is great. Yep, this is what happens. We'll hit you too. Aerosol and birds, and now we can focus on cold and drug. Say drug 2, and then let's get genetic hardening, even though it doesn't really matter here. It's just all about getting Greenland's as soon as possible. Greenland's currently avoiding my wrath, which is not good. Inflammation. Let's get skin lesions just to improve that buff a little bit, but it's really up to Russia. Nope. GG's, that is a GG's. We have to reset there, unfortunately. It's a little bit risky because you could get the wrong mutations at the wrong time, but overall I think it's going to be worth it in the long term. We already got sweating. We got our the strategy is just while we wait in the inventory screen, we should be gaining DNA. Yep, there it is. We'll get Air 2 next. Right now we're just spreading like crazy. Let's hit Bird 1 while we're here, and then let's go for Water 2. Water 2 is going to be the most important in the game. We'll also try to spread through extreme viral aerosol. This will hopefully get us the things, and now we can just spread faster. We'll go down this path. We already got dysentery early though, so let's devolve you. It's fine though. This should be an easy game is if we get all the islands. Neurosis is infected, but if we can get Greenland, it does not matter. That's going to add some lethality, but we got dysentery next, so it doesn't really matter. Let's hit you guys. Yeah, this is GG's. We get hemorrhagic shock, which will be another. Those two alone is just going to destroy the human population. Let's get the rest of you. Let's just get you, even though I don't need to. So yeah, the virus, if we get lucky, it goes very fast. 325 days. I don't know if it was faster than my bacteria run, but the cure was only 15%, so. Yeah, that was really fast. I'm gonna go eat some food, but I'll be back. Don't you worry. Okay, I'm back, and yeah. It's like nothing has changed, right? Okay. So we just did a virus on casual mode, and we completed it in 325 days. Pretty good stuff. Now we're gonna do the impossible task, and this is where we're gonna go a little bit less aggressive and a little bit more simpler, and yeah, we're basically gonna play Mega Brutal, so we have to actually focus up a little bit. So here we go. The strategy remains the same though. Get skin lesions, environment stability, of course. Those are the two important things. Of course, we also want to get. Well, we're not going for livestock anyways, so it's fine. We're going for Air 1 straight away, and rashes. We're not going for skin lesions because of the thing, of course, the mutations. If we get a neurosis really early, we might be screwed. Yeah. So now the next mutation, if it goes down this track, it will be skin lesions. Hopefully we get it soon, without wasting any DNA, because that would be ideal. Let's get Air 1, 2 I meant. That's me being bad. Let's hope we cook. Oh, Italy, okay, Italy's good. Not what I was hoping for, it's a rich country, but it's definitely not bad. We got Germany. Oh, we got Indonesia, okay, we're starting to spread a little bit. Let's get water 1. Water 1 and 2 is basically required for playthrough, no matter what country you start with. And I'll die on that hill. Even if you start on like an island, you still have to infect other islands. With that being said though, let's get aerosol, and now let's go for instability 1. Now, instability 1's gonna be fine now because they already figured us out, so there's really nothing to worry about. It's not gonna be like we're gonna get lethal things too early, right, game? Please? Okay, fever, that's fine. It's not that great, but it's okay. It's good at, let's see, okay, yeah, it gives a little bit infectivity, but should be good. Get drug res and genetic hardening 1. Let's just try to get Greenland soon, though. We kind of have to. Let's get drug 2 and now cold 1. Okay. Got immune suppression. That's actually really bad. We want to get rid of that. We're not here to do lethality yet. With that being said, though, hopefully we get skin lesions. We'll actually just buy it right straight away because if we don't get it, we don't have easy access to both neurosis and we don't want to give off you. We got instability, we got abstinences. Hopefully we can get Greenland soon. Russia, please infect. I got max cold res, please. Okay, Norway, infect, maybe. That's really bad. We really don't want neurosis right now, but okay. Let's get genetic 2, and then let's go for this path down. Okay, if we don't get Greenland. Okay, we got Greenland. Good. Okay, we should win them. There's really nothing that we should worry about. All countries have at least one infected guy, so neurosis is actually fine now. get insanity and dysentery. That'll help us infect more. We're not really hitting Ukraine or Baltic states, but we should be fine regardless. Every country has at least one infected target, I guess. I don't know what to call them, but inflammation, that's good. Let's continue. Get tumors, get body cell, dead body. But we're about to just cause some chaos. Central Africa's getting destroyed. No one's healthy in the world, which is good for the speedrun. We got, not really a speedrun. Get coma, and the world's dead. In a mega brutal difficulty, 41%, 400 days, not bad. 5 stars. Was not expecting a 5-star to be honest, but we'll take it. That's how you beat virus. Now we have fungus. This is probably my least favorite out of them all. This is the one that I consistently can't beat, even on like normal brutal difficulty. That's how bad this is. But with that being said, let's take a look at the strat we're going to use. We're going to use Darwinist to increase Plague of Mutating. This is not virus, so it's not going to go crazy, but it will give a little bit for us to get saved by. Aquasite, of course, but we're actually going to go for Aerosite. We want to spread this by air, but also another thing is Terrasite. That's going to be important. We can get Terrasite, that's huge. Extremophile, that is always going to be nice. Pathostasis for Spore Bursts, and Metabolic Jump for Red Bubbles increase. So we're going to play normal mode first. I don't know what I named this. Let's see. Ace 2. Okay, we named this Ace 2. So, let's get started. We're gonna pop orange bubbles for DNA. We're just getting a ton of DNA right now. This is on normal mode, so this isn't really that impressive, but it's gonna show you the strategies that I'm gonna be using. First things first, we are gonna go for Air 1, Air 2, and Skin Lesions. Skin Lesions. You don't really need to worry about water in this game. Like, yeah, it's nice, but you can just, honestly, you can just afford water 1. We're gonna get bird 1 first, because we're gonna need to infect this thing very fast. We're gonna need to infect everyone extremely fast. Insomnia, that's fine. That actually is good. Actually, let's get paranoia then if we have insomnia. Continuing with we have like 30,000, 40,000. Try to get bird 2. And skin lesions. First we need rash though. We're a little slow right now, but paranoia is definitely keeping us hidden for a little bit. There's skin lesion. We got rash, so we can infect slightly faster. The reason why we got Air 2 is so we can exit the country easier and then eventually use the transmissions to go faster. They figured us out really early, which is not good. I was hoping we wouldn't do that. Bird 1 though coming in clutch, we spread. Also Air 1 coming in clutch, we got USA, which is great. That's why we got Aerosite, because... No, actually we got Terrasite, which is land borders, which is also nice because we can start spreading through land. Bird 1 and Air... We get 1 stage of water just so we can at least infect ships. But in reality, we don't really need them too much. There's France. Let's get... Now we can start doing our strategy soon. Medicine in Japan is causing Japanese to go slow. In reality though, we really only need skin lesions now, and then we can start our mass run. Coughing, that's fine. Skin lesions, we got it. So now we're gonna... Now we have this setup. We can actually not use spore bursts right now. We're actually gonna go a little slower, just so we can survive a little longer. We're gonna go for drug res, so we can start making our way through Europe and North America. We're also... Terrasite and Bird 2 is definitely coming in clutch right now. Hit Africa. That's great. Now we just have to wait until we hit South America. Once again, this game really hates you. Wow, all of Mexico got infected while the US is, in the meantime, only has like 2,000. That's insane. But with that being said, though, we got inflammation, which is fine, I guess. We get those two. Those two. Get drug 2. We get. Now we hit pathogen. Now we hit genetic hardening. So this will be a lot better and cleaner now. They're gonna start working on the cure, but that's fine. We're on normal difficulty. It shouldn't be that bad. Now we're just gonna wait until all the countries, all the land countries get infected. That's the strat now. As you can see, we're making through a ton of progress. It's a little slow, which is why you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't rely on this. But as you can see, we're also getting a ton of DNA as well, which is nice. Hit Argentina, we hit Brazil, we hit almost all the countries are infected now. How many are remaining? Just a couple. Let's check land. Okay, we got Sweden and Peru, Bolivia, and that's it really. The rest are all infected, I think. So most of these, the remaining ones are islands, but that is to be expected. We're gonna try to get Peru and Bolivia. There's Sweden, there's Peru. We even got Indonesia, which is nice, even though it's not necessary. We even got New Guinea, which is nice. So now we have all countries. We only have 7 left. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Spore Burst. We're gonna go on 1 times speed. Okay, we hit you. That was not ideal, but okay, we hit Iceland. We do this one at a time. Greenland, Philippines, Madagascar, and we only need 2 more. So at the cost of 7 DNA, which is not that much in the grand scheme of things, we got the rest of the countries. Now we can go towards what we're going to call death. We have paralysis, which is nice for spreading. We got hypersensitivity and abyssinates. We don't have to deal with any of these. If we check, all countries are infected. This is why you always go for bird 2, because you can spread things really quickly. We don't even need water 2 anymore. That's why you don't need that. We get insanity, we get pneumonia, we can get pulmonary fibrosis, and now we win. Realistically, there's really nothing the world can stop us now. Like, yeah, they can develop the cure, blah, 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 blah. But we already did the damage. At this point, we can go for organ failure once we get the money. Hopefully we do get the money. Oh, there's Greenland. Okay, we get Iceland. All the countries are dead, so let's get organ failure. No healthy people in the world. It's all about killing. We got organ failure, which is perfect for that. And now the world's just going to slowly die. Get a hemorrhagic shock as well, just to speed up the process a little bit. Organ failure does the trick, but you can speed it up. This right branch is all about lethality. So and then of course organ failure and dysentery are on the left and center branches, which is going to be helpful as well. But with that being said, though, fungus on normal mode, we almost lost to it, to be honest. We're just slightly too slow. But it doesn't matter, though. We do win eventually. We get a 3-star score. Took a couple of years. Took less than 2 years, but still a couple of years on normal difficulty. Now we're gonna play. We're not gonna play on we're gonna play on Mega Brutal. See if we can do it. So the simple strategy is gonna be the same, but it's gonna be a lot harder, of course, because we're on Mega Brutal. There's genetic drifts. We're gonna be figured out even faster than earlier, probably. So instead of focusing through this tree right away, we're actually going to focus through transmissions first. This means that we're not going to have severity for yellow bubbles, or orange bubbles, but we should be fine. It's not that big of a deal. So we hit Air 2 right away, as you can tell, and now we focus on Bird 2. Canada, good job. We got 109 deaths. That's some flooding, huh? Okay. Now we go for Bird 1 and 2. And then, of course, we'll go for Water 1 just because having access to ships is better than not having access to ships. We're already spreading pretty quickly inside Saudi Arabia, but once again, getting outside of Saudi Arabia is going to be the tricky part. We're just going to let the thing do its thing, get Bird 1. Insomnia, that's fine. We're not going to do the same thing, though. We're just going to let Insomnia be Insomnia. We're not going to go for Paranoia as well, because it's going to be too much DNA. At least we're getting a little bit severity out of that. Still waiting for the... There's Iran. That's what Bird 2 and Terracite does. Okay, and Saudi Arabia is basically all infected, which is not good, but it's fine. With it being figured out, though, let's get Water 1 and start going for skin lesions. This is going to be the strat. Strategy is just play low and slow. We're going to actually do one Spore Burst to try to get something in North and South America. Did not happen. We got Morocco, but that's fine. We're just going to let Air 2 do its thing while we wait until we get skin lesions. Saudi Arabia has a pretty okay population that does a little bit of genetic drifting, but it's not that effective. One hit Afghanistan, sorry. We hit Italy, which is great. Hit Mexico, which is great. It's a little more consistent than getting Spore Burst. Just put a plane and hope it goes to Brazil or Mexico. It's not consistent, but it's slightly better than just not doing that. We'll hit sweating and skin lesions, and then now we go for drug and cold res, of course. Those are the easiest two. Let's hit all of Africa. They're currently working on the cure a little bit slower. Also, if you're wondering why I don't have sound on, I just don't play with sound, but just for you guys, we'll put it to 5% sound. I usually don't play with sound because I don't play video games with sound. That's just my personal preference. But if you want to listen to sound, I guess you can. I just hear a man cough. This is why I don't play with sound. We're gonna lower it to 1%, you know. I just don't play with sound, but if you like listening to the sound, I guess you have it now. I just don't play with sound, though, personally. It's just not my preference. We hit Norway, though, which is good, because that is another access to Greenland stop, including Russia. So we have double the chances. The plague is spreading fast, though, which is not what we want to see. Most of Europe is not infected, which is also really bad. Hit you too. We're gonna go for insanity. We got seizures, which is not great, but at least we can have access to you. We're trying to get infectivity right now, and currently this is the strat. Hopefully we're gonna save our DNA for when we start actually infecting. There's Germany. Suppression's also nice, but Terracite's fine. It still does its job better. Yeah, that's not good though. The cure is currently doing its thing. Let's see how many countries are remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Can we get them all? So that's 5, 9. Yeah, we got it. So it's 9 plus 10, 19. We can do it. I'm gonna actually put it down to 1x speed so we can actually hit it. Hit a spore eruption. Four countries there. Let's also get let's get genetic reshuffle 1, and then let's go back to doing our job. Just gonna play this slow and slow, baby. How many countries are there left? Only 5. I think we got this. Hit 1 here. Here. Another one here, and then now we can get the rest through this. Okay. Every country at least has 1 infected member, so now we just have to spread this thing. Of course, we're gonna get diarrhea, coughing, sneezing, all that stuff. South America is not looking that infected right now, but we also have to keep in mind that The cure is also working right now, and that is very dangerous for us. Do we have neurosis? We do. Okay, good. Because that will save us a little bit. We do need to get a genetic reshuffle too once we get enough DNA. Because that is dangerous. 35. That's really bad. Okay. Let's get a genetic reshuffle just so we can weaken it a little bit. I don't think we'll win this, to be honest. We're too far behind. We are way too far behind, actually. Neurosis will not keep up. We need to get number 3, which is insane. I usually don't rely on genetic reshuffle, but the world is starting to die. Russia, though, is going fast with the research, which is not good. Okay. We need to get paralysis, and then come on, genetic drift is causing chaos. Okay, coma. How much? 34 cooked. Oh, okay. Paralysis does slow it down as well. So we're letting neurosis do its job. This is how 35. Can we get 35 DNA in time? I don't think we will. We're gonna get so close, but we're not gonna win, I don't think. They're gonna finish the cure in time. Fridge. We lost. GG's. Good job, world, but you guys survived my wrath. This is the problem with Fungus. We just can't kill everyone in time. We killed nearly 8 billion, though. We'll take that. We'll take that score. Pretty cool. Not good enough, though, unfortunately. Oof. I told you, when I said I hated Fungus, I really hate Fungus. It's, like, really bad. Like, I've played Fungus so many times, and I've lost, like, half my games because it's just too slow. You can't spread it. Whatever. We'll go for Air 1 again. We'll try to win this round. I think we will. Eventually, we'll win. But you saw how close I got. We just have to do that, but slightly faster. Okay, Air 2, and then let's get Bird 1 and 2 as well. Why we get Air before Bird? Air actually increases arid boost, and Saudi Arabia is an arid country, so that's why we do. That's why we do this. I cannot believe we lost it by that sliver of an edge. I can't believe those scientists survived, bro. But with that being said, though, we're currently just making progress. Coughing, that's fine. We could probably keep it. I know it's not ideal to keep stuff that we don't actually need, but because it's just going to make it easier for people to figure it out. But Bird 1 already coming in clutch, spreading it to Iran. Let's get Bird 2, and let's get Water 1 and start spreading. Air should be fine. We should start getting air. There's TB. There's Iran. Let's get skin lesions as well. We're spreading this thing very fast. They figured it out though, so yep, they figured it out. They're gonna work on the cure, but it's gonna be slow to begin with. We're just gonna wait until it starts spreading. There it is. There's Indonesia. Bro, everyone's infected. How are planes leaving without infection? Is it because the stupid... Okay, it's fine. Let's get Water 1. I was gonna say, is it the stupid filtration? Oh my god, we do not want fever right now. Okay, don't want to kill people yet on accident. That's just gonna cause people to get angry at us and shut down their borders, which is not what we want. We want the borders to stay open so we can infect faster. You know what I mean? His skin lesions. We have Bird 2 and Terracite, so it's just a matter of time before we spread to all the countries. We just gotta wait. It's a long waiting game, but it is a waiting game. While we're doing that, to make things faster, we'll do Drug 1 and Bird 1. And this is why we do this. Oh god, USA's gotten spreaded probably through to a ship. Yep, I see. It was an Egyptian ship. Okay, cure is actually starting to work progress, but we got insomnia, so let's get paranoia as well, because why not? Ships might be important, but they're just too costly right now. We'll get drug res first before we get, if we're ever gonna need Water 2, we'll get it later. Saudi closed down seaports, that's fine. They closed down airports, that's fine. We just need to spread this thing. Europe is going to be the big hassle, though. Getting it from Balkans to Spain to France, that's going to be hard. France is shut down, but that's fine because land border. Okay, let's use a couple spore bursts. Okay, that's 2 countries in Europe. That's fine. Let's hoping to get Oceania. Okay, we hit France. We hit Mexico. Good, good. Neurosis. That's really bad. We do not want neurosis. Like, holy crap, that's super bad. Okay. Let's calm down, game. Cure's already 50% complete. There's no way. We're not winning this, but we'll see. Let's get 3 of those. On spread. Spread faster. Game, you suck. I haven't even killed anyone yet, and they're like, yeah, you're a problem. Okay, we gotta slow this thing down, boys. Let's get Insanity. Let's get Coma as well. Okay, yeah, we weakened it a little bit. We're starting to kill, but that's fine. We should be fine for now. How many countries? Just 6? 7, okay. Just 7, we got that. That should be the remaining countries. Hopefully we didn't get doubled up. Gotta be kidding me. Sweden, you avoided my wrath. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got Sweden, doesn't matter. Okay, we gotta get Coma. We gotta kill. Can we get dysentery? 1 point. Are we just not gonna get a single point? Oh my god. Okay, we got dysentery. It's not gonna be enough though. I don't think we'll get. Damn it. GG's. You see how tough the fungus is? Spreading it is like literally impossible. And when you do spread it, you just lose too much DNA because you're spending all your resources in spreading it. Darn. Okay. We'll try number 3. It's possible. You saw my game 1 super close, but I hate fungus so bad. Okay, we're gonna do. Well, we're gonna do a balance spread first, and then we'll go for air 2 water. We'll try to spread this thing through long distances, even though it's not gonna work. Get bird 2, get nausea. It's fine. Nausea. How do you pronounce nausea? Nausea or nausea? Nausea. I kind of interchange them both, but that's just me. While we're waiting for this dumb thing to spread, we got rash, which is great because we can have access to skin lesions faster, which is going to be critical for surviving. We want air 2 super bad though. Genetic drift is also going to be brutal. So once we get like over like 70% of the population, that's when we should start to kill. That's probably a mistake on my end. We waited too long. They figured it out, but we got air 2, so it doesn't matter. Let's get cold and drugged soon. We're just making progress through the bordering countries, but we're not really making too much progress. There's France, so we should go for a drug res first. Okay, there's Japan. We're gonna try to get drug 2 first. Actually, do that first. Huge earthquake. Good job. There's already couple hundred people dead. France has already eradicated their infected population though. That's annoying. I guess drugs are super effective. Drugs versus disease. Drugs are super effective. If you get a Pokemon reference, you get the Pokemon reference. We're gonna need cold now. We haven't gotten anything in the Americas, but Bird 2 and Aerocyte should eventually start going that way.
France is not getting... Okay, France has gotten reinfected. Good. Oh my god, the earthquake in France killed my infected people. You gotta be kidding me. So they're starting to make way for the disease. This is really bad now. We get skin lesions, and we really got to start spreading. We got Mexico, which is huge, though. Mexico is huge. Neurosis, we just got to get neurosis when it's too expensive. Currently it's 33. We just get it. Let's just get it. Is it risky? Yes, but we get New Guinea, which is nice. Iceland, though, is being frickin' idiotic and is starting to slow us down, which is not good. Got everything we need, though, so let's... Got neurosis, so we're starting to make progress through the population, and we're going to infect faster. Let's hit dysentery as well. We have not hit many countries yet. Many of them are starting to shut down their ports, but that's fair, completely fine. Remember, we're going to try to progress through land first. Let's get paralysis just to slow down it a little bit. Brazil's infected, so starting to kill. Is it risky? Yeah, but it's also going to probably be fine anyways. Okay, let's check the world. It's still a lot of countries though, mainly because we just haven't gotten land borders yet. Oof. Okay. Let's try to get 4 countries here. We hit Greenland. Okay. Genetic reshuffle can slow down the cure. You're right. Slow it down a little bit. It's not going to be fast enough though. Iceland. We got Iceland. Good. Okay, we can get 3 again, and then I think it's 4, right? Okay, we got 4 there. So just 3. Come on. Oh, we have 2 spore bursts, eruptions. That doesn't matter, though. We got them all. Okay. We got so much disease points that, and we were killed so much of the population already that we're actually in a good position now to actually make progress with this. Usually I'm never in a good position to make progress through population like this, but... Okay, we're killing people too fast. We need to find a new way of infecting. It's all through it's all through symptoms now. Look, we do not have symptostasis, which is maybe a problem, but Iceland's just got... Oh my god, dude. I hate Iceland so bad. Okay, let's get this spore option. Reinfect you. Did it not get Oh my god, Iceland, you piece of garbage. Iceland, I hate you. Iceland survived my run. Darn it. I hate... If you can't tell, I hate fungus so much because it's so hard to spread, and my spore eruption didn't even work because it didn't even reinfect Iceland, which sucks. Did we play a little bit too risky there by going straight for a organ failure there? Yeah, but we kind of had to be honest. Also, in Mega Brutal, when you have the fungus, you kind of have to spread things super fast. You kind of do have to get neurosis pretty early, which is a little annoying for me, but just hope we get money. Just hope we get... Got a couple... Nausea, that's fine, I guess. We could get bird 2, but we're gonna go for air 2 first. Oh my god, we're missing 1 DNA point. West Africa, okay, it's not Saudi, good. Oh, that could have been bad. West Africa got hit. Let's hit air 2. We're gonna need to hit bird 2 next. It's 10 DNA points.
Mega Brutal Fungus is so hard. But we're fine. We're gonna start spreading, please. Go through air, please. I might only gotten Terracite, which only goes through land, but that's because it's more important. But air is still super important, so please spread through the air. We're not, okay, we hit France at least. We hit India. Time to conquer all of India, most of India. No idea why I did that, but it's a Bill Wirtz reference. Water 2, and let's go for it. France medicine is going to be a problem, but it's fine. They should figure this out any second now. Insomnia. There's Brazil, South America, which is huge. Come on, we don't have enough for drug res though, because we just can't spread fast. We're so slow. We have max bear. We have max bird. We have max air, other than like the final thing, and we're still slow. Okay. Just in case if we. Okay, they did figure it out. Okay, I was wondering if they did or did not. They did. So we're gonna try to spread this through airports as fast. We want to hit USA or Mexico. That's what we ideally want to hit right now. Canada's fine, but it's too northerly. Let's hit drug tube and then cold. 1 and 2. Now let's hit all the symptoms we need before it's too late, because genetic drift is going to be insane. Come on, hit North America. Area, okay. We're getting all this before it's too expensive. Brazil's getting killed. Okay, good. I want to hit dysentery now. It's going to kill people, but we kind of do it so we can lower the infected population so genetic drift doesn't get too bad. It's okay, USA's dud. Canada and Mexico. Let's hit insanity, and if we want to go for water too, that's completely up to me. We're going to try to infect the rest, but let's try to infect the rest of the... We gotta play fast. Let's hit neurosis. Dysentery and neurosis are the two most important ones, by the way. Paranoia, of course. We did not get Greenland, but that's fine. Iceland should be almost fully infected, and it is. Okay. How many countries do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we can do it. We can do all of it now. We'll do 2 at a time, and let's go 1 time speed. Got a little unlucky there because it hits only Morocco. Let's also get, we don't want to kill people too fast, so we'll go here. But Greenland, how? Okay, it's just Caribbean. Okay, okay. Now we have everyone infected. Let's can go for a little bit more aggressive play style. Gonna start killing people, but that's fine. Let's hope. Coma, that's what we were going for. We want to lower that cure percentage, which is what we wanted. Okay, let's go for organ failure now. I think we win. This has to be the game. Please. We have all the lethal ones. Come on. Everyone's almost infected. Come on. Game. Norway. It's Norway, Greenland, Central America. Norway's getting infected. Greenland's getting infected. Central America, Central Africa, they're all infected. Wait. We win. Finally, it took 2 years, but we did it. Literally 2 years, by the way. It's about to be 2028, but we don't need a genetic reshuffle. We're not that bad at the game. Finally. Take
that, stupid Ace 2, or Humanity. Take that. I win. Get cooked. Oh my god, Fungus took forever. That's like the entire video, by the way. It's just me struggling on Fungus. But we did it. With that being said, though, that will be it for this video. I will go play the rest of the game modes later. But with that being said, that'll be it for this video. We will see you in the next one. Peace.